Angle starting now because I can trim it and starting now. Good evening, everyone. I'd like to thank you today to be here with me to talk about my public experience, my public speaking experiences, the good, the bad, and the ugly. You know, anxiety is the number one killer behind all good writers, authors, and speakers. And I would like to talk today about my public experiences, my public speaking experiences. One time I was in Target and I was I was actually with my mother and I was showing her about the Target app and all the savings that it had on it, and there was someone nearby who overheard the conversation, and she walked up to us and she asked about it as well. And from there, it was maybe 3 or 4 other people that walked up and asked about it, and I was able to give a details about the app and how the savings worked and all the benefits of having the Target app. And everybody was pleased and everybody was smiling and happy, and I felt like I delivered a great, well, I guess you could say a great speech or presentation. I presented that app to them well. If I could have been a Target representative, I would have sold it. At every point, somebody has a great, a good or a bad speech in their life. Everyone has a good one or a bad one. And I'd like to talk about one of the worst experiences that I had. So when I attended Huguenot High School from 2006 to 2010, I had to give a presentation in science class, and I had to present, obviously, my last name being Berger, I'm one of the first ones, so I never get to fully prepare what I'm going to say and how I want to say it. So I get in front of the before even making it into the class, to the front of the class, I fell. So as I'm walking to the front of the class, I start to stutter and mumble and start, what's the word I want to use? I start falling over my words, confusing my words, mixing them up, and I rushed through the entire speech. I didn't give a full, I think it was about a 3-minute presentation we had to give. I think I completed in about a minute and a half, and then I just left class after that because I was pretty embarrassed because I fell going up there. It wasn't the best experience at all, I like to rate myself as a speaker. I feel like I need a lot of improvement, and I feel like on a scale based off 1 to 10, I feel like that I am a solid 4 in public speaking, because I have to get over the fear of anxiety in talking to people. And that's one of the biggest things, in being straightforward and direct when talking and not stuttering. Typically when I do speeches, I have a lot of ums and, I confuse my words, I mix them up, and I don't say what I need to say. I just kind of try to get the speech out of the way. And, nobody has ever achieved anything by being silent. And I thank you guys for joining me today, and that was my speech.